Hi, good evening and welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to tonight. Thank you for being here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the weekly live webinar of the Advanced Launch community. I want to say thank you and welcome to tonight. Thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you can see me and you can hear me, let me see your comments in the comment section. Let me know that you're right there and that you can see me and you can hear me. Thank you so much for doing this with me again. Yes, it's Thursday and it's 8 p.m. And you know how we do this every Thursday at 8 p.m. We are here, we are live, and we are doing this. And I want to say a big thank you, thank you, thank you. I've come to be so excited and expectant at Thursdays because I know that I'll be popping up on your screen. You'll be seeing me on your screen and that we'll be doing this. And I'm very grateful. I'm highly honored that you would always keep a date with us every Thursday at 8 p.m. We are here and you are also here. So I want to say a very, 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 very big thank you to you for always, always showing up. Thank you and thank you again. Thank you for showing up again tonight. This is the weekly live webinars of the Advanced Launch community, and these are knowledge sharing sessions where we just get to explore topics that will equip us, that will give us the requisite knowledge that we need on our journey of personal growth. Thank you again for joining me tonight. The weekly live webinars are one of the expressions of the Advanced Launch community, and the Advanced Launch is a haven. I like to say it's a community, but I like to say it's a haven for people who are learning and growing and becoming more valuable, more superior versions of themselves. We understand, we know everybody wants change, everybody wants better outcomes, everybody desires to have better outcomes and better circumstances. And in the Advanced Launch, our way, we have understood that the way to get to that change, the way to get to where we want to, the change that we want to see, is by actually bringing the focus back to the individual, back to ourselves. And so in the Advanced Launch, all we are doing is to equip the individual to begin to experience the outcomes, the results that they've always desired, to position them, to equip everyone to be and position them for the outcomes that they've always wanted and always desired. And whether in all of our expressions, from the boot camp to the courses to the resources to the tools, every single engagement is very thoughtfully designed with you in mind. Yes, everything in the Advanced Launch is about you. Everything is about you, because as I always like to say, that you are the most important piece of your life. You are the most important piece. So whatever aspect of your life you want to consider, you would find that as far as your life is concerned, you are the common denominator. Whether it's in your marriage, whether it's in your parenting, whether it's in your workplace, whether it's in your extended family, in your community, in your nation, you are the common denominator. So for you to want to succeed at every or at any or at all of those aspects, it means that you must pay attention to the individual. We must equip the individual. We must position ourselves, and that will only come by ensuring that we are becoming the version of ourselves that we are able to better function in all those different aspects, and then to bring the change that we want to see. And so the focus is on you. Let me write in the comment section, the focus is on me. Yes, and it's not just the focus, your focus. You are your own focus. I always like to say that you are the most important piece of your life. Listen, there is nobody more important than you in your own life. And so it is not a matter of, it's pride, or no. Paying attention, investing in yourself, in your personal growth, will necessarily ensure that you are having a better outing, you are having better contributions in the different aspects of your life. So I want to welcome you again warmly to tonight, because In these sessions, in the weekly live webinars, we always consider topics that will equip us. How do we become that better version of ourselves that is then able to function better in the various or the different aspects of our lives? So I want to congratulate you and welcome you again to tonight for making it here. Say, I made it to tonight. Yes, for making it here. And I want to encourage you to share the link. These sessions are free and they are open to everyone. Everyone. I always like to say that personal development doesn't know gender. So whether male or female, it doesn't know age, whether young or old. Everyone must be intentionally. This is not something that you just do passively or by the wave of a hand. No, we must be intentional, we must be deliberate, because there is so much at stake. There is so much at stake if you don't. And to think that we are able to do this for ourselves and be able to have better results in every aspect of your life is something that you should be willing to give yourself. I think it's a worthy cause. Yes, you are a worthy cause. You are a worthy cause, so you should be willing, to take yourself on that journey. So I want to welcome you again to tonight. And tonight is going to be very, very interesting. I want you to fasten your seatbelts. I want you to buckle up, but I want you to be here. I want you to stay engaged. Tonight's topic, it's a continuation of the series on overcoming self-sabotage that we've been doing the past. This is the fourth and the final installment of this series that we'll be looking at overcoming self-sabotage. We've looked at, how the uncommon ways that self-sabotage manifests, the most sneakiest and dangerous ways, and we've looked at a couple. Everything is well archived on our YouTube channel. You can find the previous editions of the weekly live webinars in the past 3 weeks, and then you can catch up on those. And tonight is going to be a continuation of that, and we're looking at something very, very interesting. Do you know, or have you ever considered that there is a cost that you are paying dearly for self-sabotage? And we're looking at the silent ways that you are paying, the silent ways that you are paying for self-sabotage. Let me write in the comment section. Self-sabotage is expensive. Self-sabotage is costing you, and you didn't even know it. So tonight we're looking at the silent ways that you've been paying for self-sabotage. That self-sabotage is costing you, like it's expensive, and you are paying dearly. And many times, because of its operations, because of the very nature of self-sabotage, you don't even know, you don't even understand the level of damage that is being done. But tonight, that is why it is important to be in sessions like this. And that is why I want you to share the links. Even right now, share the links. Just, you can copy the link, share to your friends, your loved ones. Everyone should hear these things. Listen, we really do not have an excuse. What we are used to doing is to look for who we will blame, for things that are not going right or well in our lives. We blame parents, we blame spouses, we blame children, even we blame brothers, sisters, uncles, we blame the government. Yes, maybe all of those have their of blame to take. But listen, the most important person, the person that you can hold and get results from, is yourself. The only person that you can hold and demand results from is yourself. And one thing that's keeping you stuck and going around in circles is self-sabotage. And tonight we are looking at the ways that you've been paying. Some of us have been paying for 30 years, for 40 years. Some of us have been paying for 10 years. No matter how long or how short, you must first understand what is going on, and then decide that it stops now. You then decide that it stops now. But it starts from an awareness. And so we're looking at the ways that you've been paying, the silent ways that self-sabotage has been costing you, has been stopping you, that you've been paying dearly, that you didn't even know it. So welcome again. This is the Advanced Lounge weekly live webinars, and you are in for a ride. So get ready, stay engaged, and let me see your comment in the comment section. Say, I'm ready. Let me see emojis. Let me see fire emojis. Let me see drum rolls. Let me see dancing emojis. Let me know that you are here and that you're ready. My name is Tracy Akpera. I'm a personal success coach. I'm the founder and the anchor of the Advanced Launch community, and my job, I love my job. My job is to show you the possibilities that exist, because many of us, we simply don't understand that you are meant for so much more. Listen, the possibilities available to you, they will blow your mind, as in they are endless, they are boundless, they are limitless. You can be so much more, you can do so much more, you can have so much more than you currently and than you are currently operating at. And my job is to show you the possibilities that exist for you, and to help you to navigate from where you are now to where you want to be, because there is a place for you. Let me write in the comment section, there is a place for me. There is a place for you, and I can tell you authoritatively that it is not where you are. You are still navigating, because there is more. Let me write in the comment section, there is more. There is a place for you, and there is more, and then you are headed there. But I will help you to begin to navigate from where you are now to where you want to be. So, and I'm your host, your regular host for the Advanced Lounge weekly live webinars. And tonight we're going to have a blast again. Remember, we're talking about the cost, the silent ways that you are paying for self-sabotage. If you were here with us in the past 3 weekly live webinars, we've defined extensively what self-sabotage is. But for the sake of those that are joining us for the first time today, self-sabotage is when your own behaviors, your thoughts, your decisions, your actions, your choices are actively, underline that word, actively, they are actively undermining your own progress, your own happiness, your own well-being, your own forward movement. That is to say, you are the one standing in your own way. This is self-sabotage. So when your own behaviors, your own choices, your own decisions, your own actions are the ones actively, remember, it is active. Self-sabotage is not passive. Self-sabotage is not there doing nothing. Self-sabotage is active. And for you to combat it, you've got to be active as well. There is no pass. You're not going to fight and win self-sabotage by being passive. It's not just going to happen. So you must understand, first of all, the enemy. You must understand its nature. You must understand its operations. Then you know how you can begin to tackle it. But self-sabotage is actively undermining you. It's undermining your progress. It's undermining your well-being. It's undermining your advancement. It's undermining the opportunity. It's undermining your forward movement. And so you must understand it for you to begin to, to combat it actively as well. But one thing you must understand about self-sabotage, that self-sabotage is often unconscious. It's often unconscious. It's there. It's operating. It's there. But sometimes, many times, it's cloaked. Is clothed as something else. Is clothed as fear. Is clothed as procrastination. But all these things, they are the heads of one monster. Whether it's fear, whether it's procrastination, whether it's pride, whatever, they are the several heads of one monster. And that one monster is self-sabotage. And so this is what self-sabotage is that you are actively undermining yourself. And why is self-sabotage, why is it so dangerous? Why is it something that we can no longer entertain? Why is it something that we must actively fight? Because self-sabotage is silent, but it's very powerful. Remember, I said that it's often unconscious, and it's rooted in trauma. It's rooted in our conditioning, from our family background, from our societal background. Is rooted in fear, in trauma. Is rooted in limiting beliefs that we carry, and it's often unconscious. So it operates silently. As in, if you don't pay attention, you will not even understand that it's there. And many people are on the table of self-sabotage. In fact, if you are not actively fighting it, I dare say that it is actively undermining you. So if you are not active, if you are not understanding and discerning of what is going on with you, if you just take everything as, oh, it just happened, or oh, something just happened, self-sabotage will be there. It will be in full operation, and it will be manifesting, and you will not even know it. And it's costing you a lot. Tonight we're going to enumerate the cost, and you will see you will see, you will be able to see how these things are playing out in your own life. But you must understand that self-sabotage is powerful. You must not undermine, you must not downplay the enemy. If you downplay self-sabotage, you do that at your own risk. You know how maybe you want to go and fight, yes, what just popped into my head is David and Goliath. Maybe Goliath was huge, was a soldier, well dressed, kitted to the teeth for the battle. And here comes David, a shepherd boy. I'm sure that Goliath undermined David. If you do that with self-sabotage, you do it at your risk, at your peril. Even Goliath undermined David at his peril because he ended up dying. So that is the same thing with self-sabotage. We cannot downplay, we cannot undermine it, because self-sabotage is silent. It's silent in its operations, but it's powerful. And it operates subtly in the background. It will come up as, you will call it something else. Many times people will not say, "Oh, I just sabotage myself." No, many people don't say that. They say, "Oh, I just wasted time. Oh, I just delayed doing one thing." All that are the manifestations of self-sabotage. But to the root, you must call it what it is, because it's clothed, is manifesting in your life as different things. But you must be discerning, you must be understanding enough to call it what it is. Self-sabotage, it feels like procrastination, it feels like exhaustion, it feels like you are just stuck. But what is actually happening, that self-sabotage is in its full operation. So are you ready to see how it's costing you? Let me write the comment section. Let's go, coach. Let me write the comment section. Let's go, coach. Because now we are about to get into the different ways that self-sabotage is costing you. Self-sabotage, you know, the more I think of it, many people think that, oh, I'm doing good, I'm okay, my life is good. Maybe that's true. But let's just indulge me, and let's say that maybe at this point in your life, let's measure your movement in maybe kilometers. Maybe you are supposed to be at 100 kilometers now, going towards the destination where you are supposed to be going to. Let's say you are supposed to be at 100 kilometers, and you've never really stopped to think or to check how far you've gone. But you're checking now, you'll see yourself at 5 kilometers or at 7 kilometers, compared to 100 where you are supposed to be at. I hope you know you are not doing well. But that is how many of us are approaching our lives. Okay, you can say, oh, considering everything, I'm able to do this, I'm able to do that, I think I'm good. But I'm here to tell you that you could be better. And scratch that, you could be great. But self-sabotage is getting in your way. Please let me write in the comment section, not anymore. See, you must be angry, you must be vexed, you must be angry enough to do something about it. And we're not just going to approach this fight as just go and be fighting. No. First of all, you must understand the enemy you are dealing with. Understanding the enemy called self-sabotage, you must understand it, understand its operations, and then you know exactly how we can begin to rise up, fight it, and win. But first of all, how is self-sabotage caused? And I encourage you, if you've not joined us in the previous three webinars, please try to catch replay and send the links to people. The sessions are free. Invite people to join you here. Let's hear some of these things. Let's hear them. Nobody is telling, nobody told us, nobody brought these things to the fore. But now they are being brought to the fore so that we can be equipped with the right knowledge and be fighting from a place of knowledge. Not just be doing, oh, today is working, tomorrow is not working. Why did it work yesterday? I don't know. Why is not working today? I don't know. You must know, you should know if you are doing it correctly. And this is one of the ways, understanding what is standing in front of us. Think again with me. You are on a journey, and then you approach a roadblock. There's an obstruction on the road, and it's well mounted. You can't pass, and there are armed men. There are armed men guarding that roadblock. and you approach, and then you come down to see what's going on. I'm on this journey, I need to move. And then you see armed men, and then you see that the person that is wielding the biggest gun is actually you, stopping you. This is what self-sabotage does. You are on a highway to greatness. And I always say there is so much potential in you to do great things, and that there is so much ground for you to cover. There's such heights for you to climb, such territories for you to take. But something is obstructing you. And the earlier we deal with that thing, the earlier you are also on your way to where you are supposed to be. So how is self-sabotage costing you? Are you ready? Number one, self-sabotage is delaying your progress and is causing you to miss opportunities. This is how self-sabotage is costing you. There's progress that you are supposed to have made. And with the example I gave about the 100 kilometers and how far you've covered, you should have been at 100 kilometers by now, or even further than that. But here you are at 5 kilometers, at 7 kilometers, at 10 kilometers, doing a fraction. Just imagine that your life, that as it is now, imagine that you were able to do 10x. You are able to do 10x. You are able to do times 10 of what you are doing now. You are able to get times 10 of the results that you are posting now. You are able to 10x your life, every aspect, whether spiritually, mentally, physically, relationships, everything, financially. You are able to 10x your life. Imagine, where would you be? Just think for a minute. Where would you be? Think where you would be. But self-sabotage is delaying our progress. We should have been far gone. Would have gone far. But self-sabotage. Why? Because you are constantly deferring. You are constantly delaying action. Many people know that they should take action now. Even as you are hearing me, you've heard me. You heard me the first week we started this series. You heard the second week. You should take action now, but many people will delay. You delay, then you don't. There is something called the law of diminishing intent. Oh, I intended to. You heard it 2 weeks ago, you intended to. You heard it 3 weeks ago, you intended to. You heard it yesterday, you intended to. You intend to until you don't. And that is costing you. That is one of the ways that self-sabotage is costing you, because the more you are delaying taking action, the more you are delaying your progress. Please let me write the comment section. No more delayed action. You must understand the importance of taking immediate action. Don't delay action. Don't delay action. Many of us will second guess. Oh, can I afford this? Can I do this? Do I have the ability? Can I? How about you start asking yourself, how can I? Oh, this, how can I do this? How can I do this? But many of us will second guess our abilities. We tell ourselves that, oh, this thing, I'm not ready for it. It cannot be done. We tell ourselves all sorts. But understand that when it comes down to how it's impacting you, know that you are the one delaying your progress. You are the one causing yourself to miss opportunities, because as long as you keep on deferring, you keep on delaying the opportunities. Hey, listen to me. Opportunities are waiting for you. Can you imagine that an opportunity was waiting for you at 20 kilometers? You are going to 100. An opportunity was waiting for you at 20, and you are still dancing at 5. You are still dilly-dallying at 5, at 7 kilometers. The opportunities are up ahead, but because you are delaying yourself, you are deferring action, you are delaying action, you are not meeting your opportunities. This is how self-sabotage is costing you. There are opportunities on the way. There's progress for you, but you must get a move on it. Please let me write in the comment section, no more delayed action, because you are missing a lot. On that journey, you should have gotten some promotions. On that journey, you should have started some businesses. On that journey, you should have built momentum for greatness to get to where you are going to. But delayed progress, and you are missing opportunities. Please let me write in the comment section, no more delayed action. This is one of the ways that self-sabotage is hurting us. But you must tell yourself, not anymore. Not anymore. You must equip yourself. If you don't, self-sabotage will keep cheating you for as long as you live. Self-sabotage will keep cheating you. You will keep getting in your own way, and you will keep getting frustrated. But you need to just get out of your own way. You need to be able to take action. You need to be able to make a move at the right and appropriate time. So one of the ways that self-sabotage is costing us is delayed progress and missed opportunities. Another way that self-sabotage is costing you is low self-esteem and inner conflict. Always having that inner debate. So when you start something and nothing comes out of it, those repeated failures or even inaction, remember you say you are delaying taking action, that delay leads to inaction. So those periods of inaction, they become part of your identity. You now become the person. You now become known even to yourself. You become known as the person that doesn't take action. You become known as the person that starts and stops. And that thing, you keep on going through that loop. There's a loop that you keep on going through. So you do something, you sabotage yourself, you regret it, then there's shame, and then it leads to more self-sabotage. And a good example, I said, if we are going to be honest, many of us, if not all, are on this table of self-sabotage. We must equip ourselves with the tools to fight and to win. So let's say, for instance, you have a goal to lose weight. So you have a goal, a very beautiful goal, is a smart goal, is specific, is measurable. You say you want to lose 10 kg. I'm always giving the example with this 10 kg. I'm about to lose 10 kg. That's just on a lighter note. So you say, let's say you want to lose 10 kg. You tell yourself, okay, I have my goal to lose 10 kg. Then something happens. So you now go and maybe buy a bucket of ice cream. You finish eating all the ice cream or licking the ice cream. I don't know which one. You have directly, you are the one standing in the way. You know it. Taking that ice cream already, you know that whatever you've decided to do, you've already started spoiling it by taking so much ice cream. You have sabotaged yourself. And what happens that you begin to regret? So why did I do this thing? So I know that I'm not supposed to have taken this ice cream. So why did I do this thing? Then shame comes. Now I say, oh, na fight, I no kill anybody. You know, some of these things that we say, na fight, I no kill anybody. You now go and get more ice cream or get some more. You say, I've already started spoiling it now. Let me kukuma. Let me kukuma. And that is how you kukuma. Just go and carry, and then that self-sabotage, and then that vicious circle continues. There is the sabotage that leads to regret, that leads to shame, and then more sabotage, and then we continue, and it now becomes a never-ending circle. And then we have this inner voice that becomes like a critic inside of our head. Instead of that inner voice to be the one gingering us to do the right thing, that inner voice becomes like a critic, and then we are just stuck in that circle of low self-esteem and inner conflict that starts as a result of self-sabotage and ends in self-sabotage. So there is nothing good. Self-sabotage costs you on every level. It costs you on every level. Self-sabotage costs you on every level. It starts with self-sabotage, goes through that circle, and ends with more self-sabotage, and it's just a continuous vicious circle. But self-sabotage costs you low self-esteem, and low self-esteem will now begin to manifest in every aspect of your life. You are never able to show up just because you've allowed self-sabotage to be robbing you. And I said that we will see how this thing manifests. We will see how this thing is costing you. You will know that there is a voice in your head always critiquing. Instead of coaching, instead of being the voice of that is giving you energy, giving you fuel, giving you motivation, inspiration to move, there is a voice always critiquing you. Self-sabotage is real. It's a real and present danger that we must do everything to fight and to win. If we want results, if you want better outcomes, if you want that life of greatness, then we must deal with self-sabotage. Another way that self-sabotage is costing us is unhealthy relationships. Self-sabotage will cost you unhealthy relationships. Self-sabotage is like it it pushes you until you get to the cliff, then it pushes you over the cliff. In unhealthy relationships, you find yourself settling for less than you deserve. Maybe because of that low self-esteem, you just find yourself drawn into relationships that you know that you have no business. You just get drawn into circles that you know that you should, you know that you have no business being there, but somehow you are there. Self-sabotage is costing us. We look at ourselves, and I always say, you must look at yourself and determine and decide that you are worth some things. But self-sabotage, that self-worth, that self-esteem that should be able to uphold you and keep you at a level where you understand where you should be and where you should be functioning. Self-sabotage completely erodes that self-worth. It erodes that self-worth. It causes the person to be a shadow of themselves and settle and get into spaces where they should not be found. Sometimes you see some people and in some places and you wonder, how did this person get here? Or even at yourself, you ask yourself, how did I get here? Self-sabotage is actively at work, and it is taking us and is helping, it is making us to enter into places that we have no business being. But you must tell yourself, not anymore. Not anymore. As I was talking, I say many of us, and some of these things, they are response to trauma. You sabotage because there is an identity that you have taken on that is not yours, that has come as a result of conditioning. It has come as a result of trauma. It has come as a result of family conditioning, experiences. We must do something about it. It's not that nothing can be done. There's something that can be done. In the overcoming self-sabotage, because I was going to talk about it later, but in the overcoming self-sabotage course that is coming up, oh wow, tomorrow, it's upon us. What the three pronged approach in that course is that you will gain clarity, you will gain healing, and then you will go away with a strategy, because we must have a battle cry. Hey, we must have a battle, we must have a plan. If not, self-sabotage will do us anyhow. And that healing aspect is very important. This course, the overcoming self-sabotage course, um we are going to take it. Coach Eitayo, your team, and I, we're going to be taking that course. Eitayo is a certified psychologist, so she's going to be taking us on the healing aspect of the process, because many of us need to go back and do some healing, some reengineering, some, I don't know, some coming out new and afresh to begin to navigate on this journey and be successful at it. So I want to invite you to join us in that course. We're starting tomorrow, 8th of August 2025. It's going to be a time of clarity from day one, healing to strategy, so that you will come out of that place, come out of the course with tangible tools and strategies that will help you to navigate going forward. Because this is not something that we can just say, oh, I'll walk through it. No, I've interacted with so many people in the course of the work I do. In the various expressions of the advanced lounge, I've interacted with hundreds of people, and I see it as something that keeps happening. People sabotaging themselves. People come with the best of intentions. People come with the best of desires. People come really, they are really genuine. You can see the desire, but desire and intentions only don't work. There must be something else that you are holding on to, because self-sabotage is making a mess of the process. Self-sabotage will make a mess. Self-sabotage will leave you with a hot mess, and you will not even understand. You will wake up one day and say, how did I get here? You will say, how did I get here? How did I get here? But all the while, remember that we said that self-sabotage is silent in its operations, is operating subtly in the background, but surely the results, the way it's costing you, the way you are paying dearly for it, it will be open for everybody to see. Unhealthy relationships. Unhealthy relationships is one of the ways that you are paying dearly for self-sabotage. and we must do something about it. Are you ready to do something about it? Let me see your comments. Say, I'm ready to do something about it. Please get into the course. For 3 days, you get to pay 15,999, 15,999 naira to access the course and everything that we have in stock for you. And and it's going to be an amazing time. Join those that are already in, and let's make a time of it. This course runs only once a year. So if you don't join Overcoming Self-Sabotage this year, you have to wait till 2026 to join again. And there is no time. Remember, we've said one of the ways that self-sabotage manifests is delayed action and inaction. Please take action now. 15, the money is not your problem. 15,000 naira, 99 naira, that big box of pizza, it will not even buy it. Get into the course and do something for yourself. Do something that will position you for greater and better days ahead. So I look forward to seeing you in the course. Let me write in the comment section, I'll see you in the course, coach. I look forward to seeing you in the course. I really, really look forward to welcoming you in the course. Another way that self-sabotage manifests is emotional exhaustion and burnout. Many people, because of we are always overcommitting. There are many people, and I always say, no, you cannot be everywhere at every time doing everything. You must learn to say no. Many people are overcommitted. We are here, we are there, we are everywhere. We are constantly proving, we are trying to prove something, we are always on, it's never enough. It's one of the ways that self-sabotage is manifesting. You want to be perfect. Perfectionism, everything has to be perfect. You are overcommitted. You have too many. You have overscheduled. You are trying to prove something to somebody that we don't know. And how that manifests, how that plays out in your life is that you are always exhausted. You are emotionally exhausted and you are burned out. And this is one of the excuse me, this is one of the ways that you are paying dearly for self-sabotage. Self-sabotage is expensive. Self-sabotage is expensive. You can so much more, but remember that there is a place for taking care of yourself. In the advanced, and one of the things that we are big on is self-care, because you are the one that will go on that journey to the vision, to where you are going to the assignment, on the assignment that God has sent you. But on that journey, you need to take care of yourself. But when you're always exhausted and burned out, that is one of the ways that self-sabotage is taking its toll on you. And you must know what it is, and you must position. Many people are afraid to stop, maybe because in their from their experiences, something happened. Oh, somebody did something, and then everything just poured. I cannot afford to be that. I cannot afford to stop. Breathe. Self-sabotage is manifesting. We must understand the place where we are per time and do everything to maximize and be the best that we can be per time, and that includes taking care of you. So emotional exhaustion and burnout is a no, and is one of the ways that self-sabotage is manifesting. And I said that if you are listening and you are following keenly, you will find that in one way or the other, you have been paying for self-sabotage. You did not even know it. Self-sabotage has been costing you. You thought that, oh, just because you're always busy, you're always there, oh, it's one of those things. Self-sabotage is manifesting. Self-sabotage is showing up. So you must stop and understand what is really happening here, so that you can begin to tackle it, so that you can deploy the tools, deploy the resources to help you tackle it. At every point in time, we must be cooperating with ourselves on that our journey of growth and transformation. We must be cooperating with ourselves. You can never be standing in your own way. If there is any way in all these ones that were mentioned, that you are standing against yourself, that you are the one standing in your own way, then you will know that self-sabotage is at play, and that you must do something about it, because you will continue to pay. Self-sabotage doesn't let up. It is not an enemy that will say, let me go and come. No, it is a real, I say it's a real and present danger. And unfortunately, it is always there with us. So it's not like it goes away and comes back. No, it is part of you. It is the enemy within. And that is why we must learn to deal with self-sabotage in such a way that we deal with the self-sabotage and preserve the person, preserve the carrier of the assignment, preserve the carrier of the vision, preserve the person who is on their journey to greatness. And to we understand this, to know what to do, and then begin to deploy the resources. And this is why you must join the Overcoming Self-Sabotage course. I think this is like final call. Tomorrow we kick off. Tomorrow we kick off. So you want to get in, and let's do this together. Another way that self-sabotage that is costing you is you are living in fear. And yeah, well, many of us are living in fear, and we are playing small. Hmm. Many of us are playing small. Many people call it humility. Many people call it that you are conservative. But that playing small is a way that you are paying for self-sabotage. Is a way that self-sabotage is costing you. You are playing small. You are living in fear. Many people are living in fear of failure. But even more surprising, that many people are living in the fear of success. Many people are living in the fear of judgment, the fear of rejection, all kinds of fear. And this is the manifest. This is how we are paying. Because if you are living in this fear, you are crippled. You are living in fear of failure. You will not try. You will not try. What if I fail? What if they laugh at me? What if they reject me? What if they judge me? What if they did it? And so you don't even. And so when that is manifesting, you automatically know that self-sabotage, you are already paying. Self-sabotage is already in operation. What is happening? That this is the way you are paying. Because you are crippled by that fear, you will not make a move. And if you don't make a move, you cannot get the results. Many people avoid the spotlight. Many people are shrinking. If you've heard me speak before, I say, why are you shrinking? I call it the fly on the wall syndrome. Many people have shrunk, are so small. You are in a place, nobody knows that you are there. Self-sabotage, you are paying. Because listen, if they don't know that you are there, how will they know what you carry? If they don't know what you carry, how will you affect, how will you impact the lives? Self-sabotage is in operation fully, and you are paying dearly. So it is not just, I don't want to be seen, I don't want anybody to I don't want anybody to disturb me. No, sir, no, ma. Self-sabotage, you need to deal with that. Self-sabotage is already in full play, and you are paying. What is happening that it's already costing you. What is happening that you are already paying. It's not that you are trying to, it's already costing you, because it's already costing you to stay in the back. It's costing you to shrink and be in one side. Why are you in the corner? Why are you at the back? If there are boot campers here, they will know the guys in the boot camp. I always ask them, why are you at the back? The boot camp is the 12-week mentoring and coaching program of the advanced line. It's our flagship program where we take participants through a structured and systematic and strategic transformation journey through 12 weeks. I always say, why are you at the back? You cannot be in a place, and if you are in a place and we don't know that you are there, you are already paying for self-sabotage. It's not that you are trying to self-sabotage. It's in full operations, and you are paying. So let me write in the comment section, I won't be at the back anymore. If you're at the back, you're already paying for self-sabotage, because once you're at the back, we can't see you. We can't hear you. Even if you have the best message, we can't hear you. And what you can't hear, you cannot impact us. So if you are that person avoiding spotlight, you say, no, you just say, I'm very humble. There's a difference between humility and self-depreciation. There's a difference. So it's not humility. You are shrinking. You are avoiding the spotlight. Many of us are stuck in comfort zones that are no longer even comfortable, but we are just there. So you tell yourself, oh, this is all I've known. This is all I've known. This is all how I've been. You are stuck. You are already paying. Because instead of being great, instead of positioning yourself for greatness, you are stuck in circles that are uncomfortable, yet you are still there. You are not self-sabotaging. You are paying the cost of self-sabotage. The cost is that instead of you being on your way to greatness, you are stuck in one place. So that is not even the self-sabotage. You are already paying. you're already paying very, very dearly for the cost of self-sabotage. But let me write in the comment section, not anymore. Not anymore. I will know you must understand that living in fear, playing small, many of us, our minds cannot expand to understand. So even when I tell people, and I mean it with the, I wish you could open my heart and see that I say it with a very deep sense of responsibility, that you have the potential that you carry will blow your mind, as in you can do great and amazing things. And I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm not trying to inspire you. I'm not trying to motivate you. I'm telling you what is. I always give this illustration. If you've heard me speak before, you must have heard me say that, like, just like the ability, the potential for a big mango tree is in the mango seed. If you carry a mango seed, it's probably dry, it's looking dry, it's just a seed, nothing green about it. But right inside that seed is the potential for a big mango tree. That big mango tree that is in your village square? It came from a seed. And just like that, that is how you carry potential. So you may not look like it now. Maybe that's why you're undermining yourself. You may not look like it now, but I'm here to announce to you that you carry the potential for greatness. You can do, you can be, you can have so much more. If you knew your mind, you'll be amazed. And maybe you don't believe me, but this is why you need to attend overcoming self-sabotage course, because you ought to believe me. I'm telling you the truth, that you carry the potential to do amazing things, if only you will get out of your own way. So please register for the course. If you knew what you carry, if you knew where you were going, you will see your own self in a different light. And let me tell you, my friend, you will project your own self in a different light, because you are on a journey. You are on a journey of greatness. And the greatness is not far. The greatness is as you are going. You know how something, wheels are spinning and picking up things like this. This is how you are going on that journey, and you are picking greatness, and you are building momentum, and you are moving. That is you. But you have been shrinking. You have been staying at the back. You have been staying off the spotlight, but not anymore, because you are made for the top. Better believe me. You know how, if I heard Dr. Miles Monroe say this. He said, just like there is swim inside a fish. Do you know that nobody teaches the fish how to swim? What of the birds? Nobody teaches them to fly, to flap their wings. Is born with. They don't go to swimming school. They don't go to. They are born with it. That is how you are also born with the potential that you carry. Your mission is to find that thing that you carry, and begin to manifest, and begin to help yourself to manifest, and to become, and to walk in all that you were created to be. If you are with me, say I, captain. Say I. Let me see your comments in the comment section. You have to be with me on this. I'm excited. Don't be stuck. For years and years, I was stuck. I was unhappy. I was unfulfilled. I was dissatisfied. But on the outside, everybody looked at, oh, Tracy, you're alive. Oh, Tracy, you're alive. But I knew, like I knew my name, that I was meant for more. And maybe you are here, you are listening to me. I'm telling you that if I could break free, you can too. And that is why in that course we're talking about, we're saying you can break free, you can rise higher, you can be more, you can be you, enter into everything that God has called you to be. Another way that you are paying for self-sabotage is lack of consistency. I told you, I say, if you are here and you are listening, you will find that all of us are on the table of self-sabotage, maybe to different degrees, but we must all learn to deal with it every day. Just like your personal growth journey is not an event, it's a journey. If you keep on going, it's the same way you must, as you're on that journey, you must equip yourself to keep on dealing with self-sabotage. And self-sabotage is not that you will deal, it will go far. No, I say, like, it's the enemy within. It doesn't go far. You must find a way to deal with it. You must equip yourself. And it's not just, oh, I will no, you must equip yourself with the requisite knowledge and the tools that will enable you to deal with it and keep winning daily. Daily, daily. It's not that, oh, I fought and I won yesterday. No, sir, no, ma. You keep dealing and winning daily. Another way that you are paying is for a lack of consistency. Many people are so great at starting, but you see, to keep at it and get to the finish line, many people, they cannot. And so we have a lot of good starters, but a lot of poor finishers. People cannot finish. They cannot see something through to the end. It gets hard. We give up. We throw our hands in the air. Say, hey, this thing is hard. I've seen so many people. This thing is hard. I can't do it. This one. Hey, you are self-sabotage. You are paying. You are paying. Many people allow themselves to get distracted. We people abandon. They start something, they get distracted, they abandon, they even withdraw from it. You see, many times many people are even afraid of, oh, before people say I failed, let me just stop this thing. If they ask me, I'll say I'm the one that stopped. And so they stop. Oh, why didn't it work? I know I tried to stop it. I tried to stop it. No, because you are afraid of people seeing that you have failed at something. But if you've heard me speak before, I always say failure is feedback. Failure is feedback. But what does this mean? It makes you are not consistent. And lack of consistency is a way that you are paying. Because if you were being consistent, then you'll be able to reap the dividends of consistency, of that discipline, be able to reap the result. But self-sabotage is setting you up to not be consistent, and that is the way that you are paying. Another way that self-sabotage is costing us is regret and what if. Many times we allow ourselves to get sucked in. We get sucked in by that um those things that we wanted to do that we couldn't get to do. Though then we start regretting. You know that I mentioned the loop. You self-sabotage, you regret, then the shame of doing those things that you say, I will never do this thing again. Then the shame sets in, then leads to more self-sabotage, and then there's an endless play of those of things that you could have done better in your mind. And then all that mental energy is dissipated on what you could have done better instead of focusing on what you can do better going forward. Many people are sucked into that hole of chronic regret. Is one of the ways that you are paying for self-sabotage. Because instead of investing yourself and your energy to do the things going forward, you find yourself sucked in that relentless circle of regretting and say, what if I've done it like this? And then all that mental energy goes into that. You are self-sabotage is costing you. That's one of the ways you are paying. You are paying. And if you've noticed, yeah, we are paying dearly for self-sabotage. And I always like to say that all this thing that we're saying is not to put you down. I said at the beginning that we must understand the enemy we are dealing with. And this enemy is a special even kind of enemy. Is the enemy that is within. This is the enemy that is us. So we must find a way to deal with this enemy and at the same time preserve ourselves. It's a very delicate situation. You can't just go at it anyhow. That is why you must come into the course, the Overcoming Self-Sabotage course. Come in. The table is set, all is ready, and we are ready to receive you, and we are ready to walk this journey with you, and we look forward to receiving you. Another way that you are paying dearly, that self-sabotage is costing you, is that you are unable to trust yourself because you have made promises and broken them. Self-sabotage is costing you that you are unable to move forward from there, and then it diminishes your self-confidence, and you just can't find the place to pull yourself into that intentionality anymore. Everything has you feel as if everything has gone away from you, and you're unable to just bring yourself to that place where you are placing responsibility on yourself and trusting yourself that you can do this. You can't find it in yourself to tell yourself, oh, Tracy, go again, you can do this, because of that, because of the effect of self-sabotage. And that is one of the ways that you are paying. Because if you notice, all of these ways that we are paying for self-sabotage are keeping us stuck in one place. And that is exactly where self-sabotage will have you be. It doesn't want you to move forward. Remember, when we're defining self-sabotage, we said it's you actively undermining your progress, your happiness, your well-being. So self-sabotage just wants you to be in that place where you are sad, you are unhappy, you are angry, you are unhealthy, you don't have anybody, you are lonely. Self-sabotage is you by your own self, by your behaviors, your actions, your decisions, and your inactions. You are costing yourself, and it's costing us. The cost is too high. Let me write the comment section. The cost of self-sabotage is too high. We must do something about it. We must do something about it. And I hope I really hope that you are going to rise to the occasion and do something. And because this is something that you are doing for yourself to position yourself for better outcomes and better results going forward. And I like to tell you that it's possible. It doesn't matter what has happened, the ability to regroup and to say from here going forward. And this is why the course is so dear to my heart, because then you are able to know exactly what you should do and come up with your own personal strategy that you can apply in your own peculiar situation so that you are able to move yourself forward. You must understand that self-sabotage is not just a productivity issue. I've said it. Self-sabotage, it's manifest. It stops you from being productive. But self-sabotage is also emotional. It affects your identity. I say you've taken on an identity that is not yours. It affects your self-worth. It affects your self-esteem. It affects your self-confidence, and it grounds you. Self-sabotage it grounds you to ground zero. You are unable to find the strength to move, but I want you to find the strength to help yourself, because in because that is the only way forward for you to find the strength to help yourself. Because self-sabotage, it affects your productivity, because you will not see the kind of result that you want to see. But you must understand that it is deeper than that. It's emotional, and it's giving you've taken on another identity, and largely through no fault of yours. And self-sabotage, many people think that self-sabotage is only negative. Self-sabotage is actually you giving yourself what you want. Sometimes you want the comfort, sometimes you don't want to be in the spotlight, but it's costing you. Allowing it to have that hold on you is costing you. So it requires healing, it requires awareness, it requires strategy. And this is what we are offering you in the Overcoming Self-Sabotage course. We are offering you an awareness, because I said that there is nothing that you can do about anything without awareness. First of all, you need to be aware of the enemy that you are fighting, of its qualities and how it manifests, and everything about it. Then you can heal from where you are coming from and develop a strategy that helps you to move forward with purpose. So you don't have to stay stuck. Let me write in the comment section, I don't have to stay stuck. If you stay stuck, is that you have decided to. You are not incapacitated. You have the power to do something about it. And I want to invite you, with all of my heart, I want to invite you that do something about it. Let me write in the comment section and say, do something about it. Say Tracy, or write your name and say, do something about it. Yourself is counting on you to do something about it, so that you can have a better life. You can have a great life. I say you can have. Many people are content with good. Why not great? Why not great? Only a few people are willing to extend themselves to go towards great. And I want you to be one of the few, one of the numbers, that is taking that chance on themselves. I want to invite you. You don't have to stay stuck. Self-sabotage is fixable. As in, you can do something about it. As in, you are not doomed. All these things that we have said, that are the ways that we are paying for self-sabotage. You are not doomed to continue like that to the end of your life. No, it's fixable. Healing is possible. and growth is available. It's available for you, as in can grow so big that the things that used to have a hold on you, they try to hold you, but because you have grown so big, not fat, we're not talking about your body, because you have grown so big, the inner you has grown so big, it's unable to have a hold on you, and you can do something about it. So I want to invite you very sincerely and very warmly, and as a final call to you, as this is the final webinar before tomorrow we kick off the Overcoming Self-Sabotage course, I want to invite you to 3 days of transformation. The Overcoming Self-Sabotage course 2.0 is 3 days, from the 8th of August to the 10th of August, 3 days, and you pay just 15,999 naira. In that course, you'll be guided by expert coaches. We'll have the tools, and we'll have a community that will help us, on that journey. You will learn. I've said that in that course, the 3 days for awareness, for healing, and for strategy. You don't want to miss this. You can live your life on totally different terms. Your life can be different. Your outcomes can be different. You can set yourself up and position yourself for greatness, a great life, a great destiny, great relationships, great results, great everything. But it all depends on you. You must be ready to stop playing small. You must be ready to stop staying hidden. You must be ready to break free. Let me write in the comment section, I'm ready to break free. You must be ready to break free. So please register for the course. You can see the details scrolling on the screen. Please register, get your friends and loved ones to register. I always say, get everybody in your circle to learn the same thing that you are learning. You will only be as strong as the weakest link in your circle. So get everybody in your circle, to learn, to hear the things that you are hearing. Share these links with them and get them to register for the course. That way, you can be sure that the people in your circle have access to the same knowledge and information that you do. And then when you sit to talk, there's no people say you sit down and talk about people. You won't have time to talk about people. There will be better things, because you'll be talking about progress, you'll be talking about growth, you'll be talking about so much more. You don't have time to be talking about doing the things and talking about the things that you are talking about. So I invite you. This course is going to transform your life literally, and I want you to take that bold step and register for the course. The details are on the screen. There is a phone number there too. If you need to reach us for more information, we'll also drop the details to register. You pay 15,999 naira, to get into the course. So we look forward to having you in that course. I look forward to welcoming you into that course. I hope that you will take our invitation, seriously, to get into the course. And as we I really hope to see you as we, get into the program. The details are on the screen. 3 days of transformation. You pay 15,999 naira from the 8th of August to the 10th of August. We have so much packed for you in those 3 days. So self-sabotage thrives in silence. These are my final thoughts and my words to you tonight. Self-sabotage thrives on your silence, but freedom starts when you are aware, and then you begin to work purposefully through the process to getting clarity, getting the strategies that will help you navigate going forward. Thank you so much for joining us tonight in the Advanced Lounge Weekly Live Webinars. It's the way that 1 hour just breezes right past when we have these classes. Thank you so much for always being joining us. Yes, that's Coach Aitayo and I. We're going to be the ones, guiding you through this process over the next 3 days in the Overcoming Self-Sabotage course. I really look forward to seeing you in that. Thank you so much for joining me tonight in the Advanced Land Wiki Live webinar. I hope you've had a blast. I've had a great time as we looked at how self-sabotage has been holding us, and how we've been paying the many silent ways that you've never even considered, but how we have been paying for self-sabotage. I hope that, armed with this information, you'll be vexed in your spirit, and then we can begin to work this out and work ourselves out of this of self-sabotage holding us down. You need to do something. You can only It's only when you do the work that you will see the result, and we are here to walk that journey with you. Thank you so much for being here. I look forward to seeing you in our online communities. We have online communities on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. And if you're here for the first time, please do well to click the notification button and subscribe to our channel so that you can get notifications when we have content. Thank you so much for being here. I look forward to seeing you in our communities, our online communities. Every day we are learning. Every day on our communities, there's always something to learn. There's enriching and engaging content for you to learn from. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow in the Overcoming Self-Sabotage course. I will look out for you. Please be there. Please register and get into the course. And of course, I will see you next week, Thursday, 8 p.m. sharp. We are live and we are doing this as usual. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Tracy Akpera. I'm personal success coach and your host for the Advanced Land Weekly Live webinars. Thank you so much and have a lovely night. See you tomorrow in the Overcoming Self-Sabotage course. Thank you and have a good night, everyone.